Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builders Supply. In this video is to bring you a closer look at the Babcock Davis. This is their part number RHPII-KIT-EXTHDL. This is an exterior turn handle only from their RHPII-KIT-latch. From a Personnel 2 roof hatch, this is the outside latch assembly. It's not unusual for clients to buy the outside latch assembly. It's not unusual for them to buy the entire latch, but we have this listed separately because if you need to replace only this, you might have an issue where your spindle has corroded, rusted to the point where it's actually broken. That happens. You can buy only the exterior portion, including the keystock steel spindle, and not the entire unit, that the entire latch. That would include, of course, all of the inside component as well. Roof hatch parts are expensive, is the bottom line, and we like to break it down to the base items when possible. Okay, made of steel, weighs about 0.69 pound, at least it does with the two machine bolts that are included, which are a Torx style. I don't know the size, but probably a T30 for sure. I would think there are supposed to be 3 here. They've only sent us 2. I'm thinking there's supposed to be 3. So we're going to work with the factory and see about getting that resolved. If you're replacing one, the intent is to reuse one of yours. It's also going to include a gasket. You'll need this sponge neoprene gasket to keep everything out. I would think you would want a closed cell neoprene gasket. This is sponge type. Obviously the factory has tested this and it's not proven to be a water intrusion issue or a point of water coming in. This also has an OEM part number of 29937. I imagine that's the part number from wherever the factory is getting these from, who's making these for them. A couple of basic dimensional properties. From the underside of the base to the end of the spindle, looks like it's about 4 1/4. The overall length of the handle, just for the sake of measuring it, looks like it's about 7 inch. And clearly you can padlock that from the outside as well. You can padlock it from the inside as well. So there you go. I think the other thing to show you would be, I believe, what is called a Timon nut or a push nut. That's going to go when you get that installed on the inside. Don't put it on prematurely. I have found out the hard way that these are not easy to get off without destroying them and then needing a replacement. Let's switch now to the screen view and take a closer look at some supporting documentation. Here is the item that we are indeed looking at. And let's zoom in a little bit. So we're looking at part 1. Okay, the handle, everything else. Clearly indicates 3 screws. We'll get that corrected. Here is the part number, along with the other part numbers for the rest of the handle. We've got the EXT handle, the INT handle, the interior handle, obviously. And then part number 3 is listed there as well, which would be the gasket, as they're calling out, which is going to be over here. Okay? So this will give you all of the constituent components from this page for the Personnel 2 roof hatch. The entire latch assembly can be bought, although it's not listed here. It's just RHPII-KIT-latch is all of that. Okay? Component parts, the hold open bracket, the gasket obviously, etc. Now, there's a link below this video here to the manufacturer's page where we can pull up not only all of the Babcock Davis products that we sell, but also a link to the manufacturer's website as seen here, as well as a link to the full product catalog. The website is a neat little clean website, easy to access around, or to access, maneuver around. Access doors, we're going to get over here to roof hatches, personnel roof hatches, which is what we are looking at. You'll be able to drill in and to see other units that they have here as well. We are dealing with a Personnel 2 roof hatch. You'll be able to look at a parts list of many of their items. So great resources are listed here for your review. Okay, let's wrap up this video on camera. Okay, so in conclusion, should you need the handle, this video's primary role is to bear visual and dimensional evidence of the item. One question that we do get all the time, and customers think that this is a way that these are identified, and I would assume it as well, the size of the key stock. It's 0.315 by 0.315, so 5/16 is the size of the key stock here. Every roof hatch that I've ever seen has 5/16 as the key stock. The lengths will change. The length of the spindle will change based on the thickness of the lid. So if you're doing something that's insulated, you probably have a similar latch, but that key stock's going to be longer. Okay. Any questions on the RHPII-kit-EXTHDL or any other Babcock Davis product? Please feel free to reach out to us. One other question that can and does come up: what size padlock can you put on here? This dimension here, 0.458, so basically a ½ inch. The ID of the hole for the padlock is 0.499, so again, about a ½ inch. So be mindful. You've got about a half and then about a half. Any questions on this or any other Babcock Davis product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you. Again, thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, please click thumbs up, please subscribe, and maybe even send the video to someone that you know. Thank you.